Hello everyone, this is Dan, your resident Digimon fan. Welcome back to the channel. Got something a little bit different today. We're going to be opening a booster box of BT11 Dimensional Phase. Obviously this isn't one of the latest sets, this is quite a few sets back. And the reason I'm opening this box up today is because this will be the first time I've actually opened this set on the channel. Between the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023, I had a bit of a hiatus from YouTube just because with the cost of living crisis and everything, it was all kind of building up on me and I needed to take some time away, and I stopped collecting Digimon stuff for a little bit. But I did buy one of these boxes and opened it off camera. Also, apologies for cattail over here. Recently, I went to visit a friend in Taunton in Somerset, and one of the comic shops in the area, Crackers, were doing a sale on multiple things, including Digimon cards, as they're trying to raise money for a new carpet. So I thought it's as good a time as any to buy another box of Dimensional Phase and open it up on the channel. Now, not only have I not opened this box on the channel before, but it's also a really cool set. It's one of those sets that contains a lot of references to Digimon World games. I think specifically this set mentions Redigitize a number of times, which is a game that I've played a little bit of, but not really, dabbled too hard into it. It was a Japanese PSP game that I think was re-released on the 3DS, and it was never officially released in English, but there were fan patches, and that's the version that I played. So yeah, there are still a lot of cards in this set that I need. There were some really awesome cards that I pulled from this set, including the alternate art Angel Woman card, which was in my recent top 10 Digimon card video. You can see somewhere up here. I have a thing. And so I thought, yeah, this is going to be a fun one to open. Now, I also picked up a few other things from Crackers. So they gave me these memory gauges. This is a Wargreymon one. I assume there's a Metal Garurumon one at the back. This one they gave me for free. I think I've got loads of different memory gauges. I might even have this specific one, but it was still nice of them to give me this. And I also got a couple of these revision packs from 2023 as well. These packs contain like alternate wording versions of cards, and there's 46 kinds of cards in total. And it was basically just a way to reissue cards that have since been corrected. So we're going to open a couple of these as well. I think that'll be quite fun. Alright, so to start off with, we'll do the revision pack cards, get those out of the way, and then we will open the booster box. I haven't looked at the full card list for the revision pack 2023, so I'm super interested to see what we can get. It does say that you can get one secret rare in here, and I don't know if these packs are completely random or if they're maybe patterned or something like that, so we'll find out. So you can see it says £5 on this pack. I don't believe these were actually meant to be sold. It might even say somewhere not for sale. But these were, in 2023, supposed to be given out with the sale of booster boxes until stock ran out. So yeah, it does say not for sale. Well, there we go. So I actually bought some things that were not for sale, but there we are. So yeah, they were 20% off, so they're actually £4 each, which isn't too bad. And I like to open packs that I haven't opened before, so this seems as good a time as any. Let's open up Revision Pack 2023, see what we can get inside. Would be really cool if we got the secret rare. Maybe the secret rare would be a card I don't have. Let's find out. So this is just going to be a bunch of cards from other sets that have been reprinted. I don't know what the differences will be. It will be some slight difference in the wording, so I'm not going to go through and go for each one. This one, interestingly, is a super rare, but you can see it's not holographic, so that's pretty awesome. That's a really weird way of doing it. Nice. So we've got a super rare. It does say not for sale as well, so this is quite different to the original one. That's pretty awesome. So we have Aegisdramon from EX3, which I think was Draconic Roar. We have the alternate art secret rare Imperial Demon Dragon mode. Okie dokie. From BT3. Again, as a non-holo. We have a Blazing Memory Boost from BT10. We have Slayer Dramon from EX3, another Draconic Roar. Wormmon from EX3. Lots of EX3 cards. I wonder why there were so many corrections in this set. We have Lonke Adis Casto. Yep. No idea. That's Achillesmon, I think. We have Vidramon from EX3 as well. Buzzing Fist from BT10. So they've all been EX3 and BT10 so far. Yeah, another EX3. We have Patamon. We have God Flame, again from EX3. Angoramon is a promo. So we have promo 60 Angoramon. That's pretty cool. Non-holo version of him. And then we have a super rare Hydramon from EX3. I don't even know if I have the regular one of these. I probably do, but yeah, that's really cool. Okay, interesting. So it's quite cool to have like super rares that are not hollow for a change, like to get these completely cardboard versions of them. Quite interesting. Okay, let's open a second pack. All right, and we have Idris Dramon again on the front of the second pack, and Imperial Dramon again. Okay, it looks like this pack is just going to be the same as the previous one. Yeah, all of these cards are the same. So I'm guessing that they had like sets of cards that you could get. So I just got 2 of the same set. So a bit of a shame. Wish it could have been something different, but still a pretty cool oddity to have opened. So yeah, I'm quite happy about those. Anyway, enough about the revision packs. Let's move on to Dimensional Phase. So back to Dimensional Phase, it says 12 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. It doesn't specify box toppers, and I assume that there are box toppers. It doesn't actually say on this one, which is weird. Normally, it will say down here, like, each box contains 1 bonus card or whatever, but maybe they just didn't specify in this set. Not sure. Right, let's take the plastic off. Alright, well, let's see if this box does have a box topper. No, it does not. Wow. I couldn't remember because I haven't, like I said, opened this set in a while, and I did it off camera the last time I did it, but wow, this is rare. I'll have to check online, and I'll put something on the screen to say whether these were meant to come with a box topper. I mean, probably not, because there's nothing on the box itself, but very strange. Never mind, we can move into the packs. That's the main reason that we bought this box. So let's put this one at the back. Here's a Dimensional Phase pack. So we have Agumon, Biomon, and Galmon on the front, who I believe are like the main characters from Redigitize's partners. I guess Agumon is your first one. Alright, let's open up pack number 1. Okay, starting off, we have Vegemon in his meat farm in Digimon World. So you can see you've got the barbed wire fence around the meat farm. There's a Tyrannomon there who's waiting for his sirloin steak. So that's really awesome. Off to a great start with a Digimon World reference. Very cool. The next is Tekamon. So Tekamon is an alternate version of Gyramon or Giramon. I never know which way to pronounce it because it's G-I instead of G-Y. If it was G-Y, it'd clearly be Gyro. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. Main difference with Tekamon is he doesn't have the horns, and instead of a chainsaw, he has a sword, which is he's pretty cool, and he's in the Mount Infinity type areas of Digimon World. So that's pretty cool. Although this is more likely to be what's it called? The paradox or backwards dimension? I think it was called back dimension. Something like that. Anyway, Tekamon, pretty cool. We have Megalo Spark, which was a move from Digimon World as well. I'm not sure if the background is meant to be Gigimon's house, because you do fight an Airdramon outside Gigimon's house. So that's pretty cool. Megalo Spark. Hyugamon, or Ice Ogamon, he hangs out in the frozen place, frozen wild, whatever it was called. I've already forgotten what it's called. But anyway, this is a Koki art, and I love me some Koki art. Next up, we have Dark Lizardmon. I believe in Digimon World these are Dark Rizamon, but Dark Lizardmon, and I think this might be the entrance to the mansions, the Dark Lord Manor. So this is in the tropical jungle area. Really cool. So pretty much every single card is a reference to Digimon World, which is awesome. We have Digitamamon. This is just him using some kind of move. Can't really tell where that's meant to be. We have Shoutmon plus Star Sword. Okay, well, this one is not a Digimon World reference, obviously. The Star Sword was in Cross Wars, so pretty cool to see Shoutmon. We have Grap Leomon. Very nice. Can't really tell what's going on in the background, but do like him. Muck Galgamon. Okay, so this is one of the characters from Digimon World Redigitize, or what I keep calling it Redigitize. That's how I know of it anyway. And obviously that is his evolved Galmon character. Looks pretty cool. Next we have Warusidramon, and in the background you can see Ogamon and some Gabumons. So this is actually in Waymon's cave. in Digimon World, you follow Ogremon to the cave, and inside is his secret weapon, which is this Waru Seedramon. So really cool reference there. Our first rare is an alternate hollow version of Digitamamon. So this is one thing that I really liked about this set, and probably why there isn't a box topper, is that they have alternate foil versions of the common and uncommon cards in the set within the packs themselves, which was something I don't believe they've done since, but it was a super unique part of this set. So we've got a Digitamamon foil, and on the back we have a regular rare Machinedramon. So pretty cool. Could have gone with a reference, but it just looks like a regular Machinedramon to me. But still, very nice. So yeah, so we'll put our commons and uncommons there, our rares there, we'll put our alternates there, and then our super rares and up will go here. Alright, I think we're ready for pack number 2. Starting off, we have Palmon in the meat farm, so you can see that she's watering some giant meat. So another Digimon World reference, very nice. Next, we have Ice Statue. Another really cool move from Digimon World as well. One of the strongest ice moves, had a high rate of paralysis. And you've got a Garurumon there looking a bit angry about it. We have another Megalo Spark. We have Ogremon rushing at you from the canyons, looking pretty angry. He's going to punch you right in the face. Wanyamon. So I think this is another redigitized reference, as Wanyamon wasn't in the original Digimon World, but he's a really cool Digimon, so I do like Wanyamon. Magma Bomb, another signature move from Digimon World, which is that Meramon in the background? Yeah, that's Meramon in the background using Magma Bomb. Another super powerful move in the game as well. We have a Koki art, we have Soulmon, and they are hanging outside the Grey Lord's mansion. So another area from Digimon World in the tropical jungle where Myotismon lives. So really cool to see these guys, they hang out in Freeze as well. We have Agumon, and this is with this guy. I can't remember his name. Is it like Tayo or something like that? So yeah, that's the male tamer that you play in Redigitize. I can't remember if you can choose whether you're a boy or a girl at the start. Not sure, but that's him there. We have Chikurimon, another Koki artwork, and we've got Troopmon here hugging onto them in a very strange way. But cool art, and yeah, not sure what it's a reference to. We have Vidramon with this person who I forget the name of. She's in a few different games. She's in Digimon World Next Order. Is she in Cyber Sleuth as well? I think she's in Cyber Sleuth as well, but she originated in this Digimon World Redigitize game. So that's pretty awesome, and you can see Vidramon doing some kind of defense training in the gym. And a Poyomon who's like, ah! Our first rare is Metal Greymon X Antibody. Very cool looking card here. Digivolve one from Metal Greymon, looking pretty savage. It's an Asmaria. I haven't seen an Asmaria art in the recent sets, so maybe they're not doing rares anymore. And behind that, we have Melvamon, a super rare. I don't know if I actually have this one, but that's a really cool looking card. I love Melvamon, she's so cute. She's quite savage as well. But pretty awesome first super rare Mervamon. So I have my folder here for BT11, and the spot for Mervamon is missing. So I didn't have the super rare. That's really awesome. I hope I can get some more that I don't have as well. Alright, pack number 3. Starting off, we have Centarumon. So another Koki art, which is super awesome. And it's Centarumon in his clinic in Digimon World. You can see Dromojimon there. I think he's got like, you know, some kind of injury or boo-boo there. He's not very well. Gavimon in the background queuing up, and he's there getting some floppy disks to do some healing. He's got some paperwork down there. Really awesome looking card. Really like that one. Centarumon. We have another Digitamamon. Snow Goblimon, again from the frozen area. I actually can't remember what the frozen area is called, but another Koki art as well. And these guys are right menaces, but I really like that artwork. They're marching off. Geramon inside Factorial Town. Very cool. I mean, Garurumon is gross, but in terms of being a Digimon World reference, these guys are awesome. Love Garurumon. We have Tanamon at the meat farm. You can see you've got Palmon, Vegemon, and Urumon in the background. We have a Super Carrot. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, really love this artwork. It's another Koki artwork, and it's another Digimon World reference. I'm going to sound like a broken record, but they all are, and I love it. We have Clear Agumon here. And then you've got the black Clear Agumon. I can't remember what it's called. But these two are chasing each other. This is actually a reference to Digimon World Next Order. When you go to the sewers in Faulty X Machina or Machina, I think it's Machina, where these guys can be found down there and they're chasing each other, and it's a bit of a mini game. So cool to get a different Digimon World reference, different game. We have Shoutamon and his Star Sword. We have Birdramon along with his Tamer from Digimon World Redigitize. Very cool. We have Goramon, who is not very happy about being inside whatever machine this is. I assume this is a reference to one of the games, but it's not a scene that I recognize. But it's pretty creepy. Next up, Clavis Angemon. I don't even know where Clavis Angemon originates, so unfortunately I cannot comment on this artwork, but he's a pretty cool looking Digimon. We have a rare, we have Anjewomon, regular rare. I don't think I have this one. I have the alternate art version, but I don't believe that I have this version. So really cool. We've got Mirai, whatever, Mikaraga, I think her surname is. But yeah, really cool artwork. I really love these two. And behind that, we have an alternate art. We have Gazimon. Very cool. So I do not have this card. You've got Cyclomon there, chasing him up a tree. And then you've got Gazimon and Gizamon down there. Very nice. Awesome. I hope that we get a secret rare as well, but I'm really happy about this card. This looks great. Alright, pack number 4. We have Ogremon, Mad Leomon Armed Mode. Very cool. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's from. I mean, Mad Leomon was in Cross Wars, but I don't know about Armed Mode. Pretty cool artwork, though. Snow Goblimon, Vemon, who I think was in Digimon World 3, if I'm right, and I still haven't come around to finishing that one. We have Etamon, and this is him in the native forest in Digimon World, jumping out of the tree by his doorway here. This is like where he was hiding in the forest the whole time. So, pretty cool reference here. Etamon is creepy dude. Sunamon in the town square in Digimon World. You've got the restaurant over here, and you've got the fountain with Betamon hanging out in there, and then you've got like Bakamon chasing the babies. Very cool, Koki artwork. What more could you ask for in a card? Mon, I'm guessing was in either Redigitize or Next Order, perhaps. It's probably Redigitize or Digimon World 3 reference, maybe. You've got Kotemon in the background there as well. Very cool. Tokomon in Gigimon's house with all the items that she gives you, or he gives you. So they give you items every day. Or they do in Next Order anyway. I think in the original game, they only gave you items at the start of the game. But still, pretty cool. Dracomon with his various babies. Very cool. You see Agumon in the background up there. But this is a Koki artwork. Very nice. Next up is Agumon X Antibody. That is crazy. I guess this is the black Agumon variant. Another Koki art as well. Koki's all over this set. I knew there was a reason I love this set. Moving on, we have Hercules Kabutarimon X Antibody Rare. So that is very cool. Yeah. They just love shoving in these antibodies, don't they? And behind that, we have another... Oh my god, is this an alternate art secret rare? Rina Shinomiya. Oh my god, that is amazing. Holy cow. Wow. This box was hiding a hidden gem. That's amazing. Funny story about this specific box. So I said that I bought this from a shop called Crackers in Taunton. This is a sort of comic book shop and nerd shop that I've been to for many years, probably over 10 years now. So every time I go to Taunton, I go there. And this booster box of Dimensional Phase was in the glass cabinet for years, like since it came out. Every time I've gone there, I've seen it and I've not bought it. This time I finally bought it, and it was containing this the entire time. Oh my god. Okay, so I just looked it up. This isn't an alternate art. This is the regular secret rare version of Rina, but I really, really do quite like this one. The alternate art version is slightly different. I think I prefer this version. This is what the alternate art version looks like. Hugging Vmon, so that's pretty cute. So this one currently on TCG Player has this sort of value here, and then the other one, the one that we've got, is about this price here. But then again, I'm not planning on selling them, but still really awesome to get this card. So happy about that. 4 packs in, and we've already pulled a secret rare, an alternate art, and a super rare. So I feel like the rest of the box is going to be very empty now. But, you know, it does be that way sometimes. Can't be happier. Let's keep going. Pack number 5. Alright, starting off we have Hyugamon, Dark Lizardmon, Crimson Fire. So this is a Phoenixmon move. Pretty cool. So yeah, Phoenixmon is pretty awesome. Wasn't in the original... Or was he as an ultimate maybe? Can't remember. Madoki Betamon. So the alternate version of Betamon. Generally speaking, in Digimon World games, when you find like wild Digimon out on the fields, they tend to be the alternate versions, apart from boss monsters. So we have Madoki Betamon, one of the first ones you face in Digimon World. Maelstrom, I'm guessing, is Waru Seedramon's signature move. So that's pretty awesome artwork. He looks pretty grim. Kotemon, and you can see Bearmon and Monmon in the background. So yeah, this is probably a Digimon World free reference. It's a game that I've heard a lot about. The problem is that I haven't played 2 because it didn't release in the UK. And from what I've seen online, 2 is very much a bit of a slog and not even necessarily something that you would consider fun. And so that's kind of put me off playing 3, but maybe I just need to bite the bullet and get on with it. Next up is Doukunimon, who is the ultimate version of Kunimon. So we've got Madoki Betamon and Doukunimon in the same pack, kind of running at each other in the native forest at night. Very cool. Next up is Metal Tyrannomon. So nothing really special here, in some kind of field. Metal Tyrannomon is pretty creepy. We have a Vmon eating some meat with Rena there, snacking down, and then we've got Ogremon, who looks like he's just had the salt kicked out of him. Fusion Eyes, this is one of the guys from Digimon World 3, so that's his signature move. Our first rare is Rust Tyrannomon, very cool looking card. And on the back we have a super rare, we have Bagramon. Very nice. So Bagramon is the bad guy from Cross Wars. So he's a pretty creepy guy. He was a pretty cool villain though. I quite liked him. I wonder if I have this card. Nope, just so happens that I too did not have Bagramon. So of the 2 super rares I've pulled so far from this box, I needed both of them. Awesome. Right, let's move on. Pack number 6. This set is so much fun, honestly. Look at this. First card, we have Ninjamon in the secret item shop in Digimon World. So you've got all the different shopkeepers here. Well, I think they're just working on inventory at the moment, so I think that's like the card dispensary there. But we have Mamemon, Ninjamon, and Numamon, as well as Devimon. They all are vendors in the secret item shop, which is under this one. And then you've got Patamon and Biomon, who are shopkeepers here. You've also got Punamon and Yokomon there. Really, Poyamon? Not sure. Anyway, yeah, Poyamon. Really cool artwork, Koki art as well. That one is super awesome. Moving on, we have Penguinmon doing some curling. Well, actually kind of stealing some fish from Frigimon by the looks of it, but we're in the curling arena. Very, very cool. Man, this set... I remember now why I had to reopen this set. This is my favourite set, I think. We have a Garudamon, so carrying on the redigitized theme, carrying the Tamer on their shoulder. We have some more Geramon, High Mega Blaster. I guess that's Hercules Cavitarimon X Antibody, who we've pulled already. We have another Soulmon. We have Metal Atomon. So I'm not sure. Maybe this area is... Yeah, this looks like a Digimon World Next Order reference. Because in the Nai Planes, I think they're called, you've got these crystal things in the background, and you do find Metal Atomon in the Nai Planes in the post-game with Platinum Sukamon. So I think that's probably what this is a reference to. We have another Vidramon and another Fusion Eyes. On the back, we have an alternate hollow version of Koromon, so that's very cool. So that's our second alternate for this pack. And behind that, we have a rare Omni Shoutmon. Number 7. Starting off, we have Buster Dive, which is another move from Digimon World as well. It's where they kind of like charge up and then just headbutt. And this is Tyrannomon doing it, which is pretty fitting because that was one of the most common Digimon you could get from that game. Grizzlymon, that he was an evolution of Bearmon. And this looks like the fight with Master Tyrannomon from Digimon World 3. So again, like I said, I haven't played it, but I am aware of this area as I've done research on it before. So I think that's what that's a reference to. Very cool. Blue Meramon, once again in the sort of like Infinite Cauldron, Mount Infinity, back dimension type green area. I couldn't tell you which is which. I don't think Blue Meramon was in Digimon World, the original one. So it's probably from the later games. Next we have Greymon X Antibody, another Koki art following up from Agumon X Antibody, but of course this is the blue version. Very, very cool. Looking pretty awesome. He's got all of his little minions following him. Next we have High Mega Blaster. Holy Sunshine. So that's a Seraphimon signature move. Very cool. So presumably he's in a set somewhere. Yokomon. Now I think this is a redigitized reference because of the cat thing on the screen there. I've only played a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's what that's a reference to. We have Metal Etamon, and Ignitemon I think is like Mervamon's brother in Cross Wars, and you've got the Monitormons there. So this is definitely a Cross Wars reference, but yeah, pretty cool. Moving on, we have Titamon. Pretty awesome. Probably a reference to Digimon World Next Order, where you have to fight Titamon somewhere, but pretty cool art. Our first, well, this isn't a rare, but it's a Cutemon. This is an alternate holo version of a common card that we haven't pulled yet, so very cool. And behind that, we have Destromon, who is a regular rare. I think I've pulled an alternate version of this at some point, perhaps, but yeah, pretty cool. Number 8. In number 8, we have Holy Sunshine, Crimson Flare. We have another awesome Tanamon, Greymon X Antibody. We have Galgamon, so that's a new one for this set. So that's the tamer there of Galmon with Galgamon down like the high street of the main city. I'm not sure what the city's called. We have another Magma Bomb. We have Dukunamon, Waru Seedramon, Tokomon, Metal Tyrannomon. Very cool. So on the back we have an alternate foil Snow Goblimon, and behind that we have Analog Man, the creepy antagonist from Digimon World. He was pretty awful, but it was a pretty cool concept actually, having the bad guy in a Digimon game be a human being. That was pretty awesome. Pack number 9. Here we have another Tekamon. We have Evil Squall. So that's Myotismon there. Looking pretty menacing. So I think that's like underground, under the Grey Lord's mansion. Pretty cool. We have Galgamon, Ninjamon, Madliamon Armed Mode, Venmon, Penguinmon, Gigadramon. That's a new one. So you do fight Gigadramon and Megadramon, I think. Maybe not in Digimon World 1. But yeah, they're pretty much one and the same thing. Chumon. Walking around some city. Maybe a reference that I'm not getting. Panjamon, Koki artwork, very cool. And he is fighting Gigadramon inside some kind of digital arena. So probably something to do with Digimon World, but pretty cool. Then we have an alternate foil version of Agumon with his tamer. Very, very cool. And behind that, we have Zeeg Greymon as our regular rare. So Zeeg Greymon from Cross Wars. Number 10. We have Clear Agumon, Madoki Betamon, Maelstrom, Evil Squall, Grizzlymon, Buster Dive, Kotemon. We have Snatchmon. So that's part of that purple line from Digimon World 3. Very cool. We have Devimon as well. So this is at the top of the stairs in Grey Lord's mansion. So it looks like that's a Digimon World reference. Very cool. And he looks very menacing there as well. He kind of floats around just like giving you commands, and he doesn't fight you until right near the end of the game. It's pretty awesome. We have Chumon. On the back we have a foil High Mega Blaster, and behind that we have Aerovedramon, which is a regular rare. You've got Rena in the background cheering him on. Number 11. And here we have a Vegemon, an Etamon, Garudamon, Sunamon, Monmon, a Cooties Kick. Oh no. This is Numamon's signature move, where he turns around and does like a little back kick. When I was a kid I thought it was just him farting, but I think it is meant to actually be a kick move. Yeah. There's the Cutemon. We got the foil version, so now we have the regular. Metal Greymon plus Cyber Launcher. So Metal Greymon in Digimon Cross Wars was a fusion between Blue Greymon and Male Birdramon. And not the usual Blue Greymon, but a different Blue Greymon. They just had this obsession with making alternate versions of stuff, but, you know, I liked him. I thought he was pretty cool. Then we have Sukamon inside Trash Mountain. That's the fishing rod that you find in Trash Mountain as well. You see he's holding the lure right there. So that is Digimon World reference. We have Astral Snatcher. So that's the signature move of Bagramon, or one of, I guess. Pretty cool looking move. He's looking pretty menacing there. So here we have Tuaramon, or Tuamon, however the heck it's pronounced. So he's from Cross Wars as well. Pretty cool. He's the evolution of Yu's partner. And on the back, okay, we have a super rare alternate art Rust Tyrannomon. from BT2. Oh, okay, yeah. So this set included some pretty awesome extra alternate art cards from other sets. So that's what this one is. Oh, and that's what the Gazimon is as well. The Gazimon is from BT3, you see? So these aren't cards from this set. These are from other sets. So pretty awesome. Very awesome looking design. Look at that. Wow. They really spoiled you with this set. This set was just full of really cool stuff. You have all of the like foil versions, and then you've got the alt arts from other sets. Wow. Wow, wow. Right, we're on pack number 12, which is the halfway points. Starting off, we have Wanyamon, we have a Palmon Ice Statue, Muso Knightmon. I don't have a clue where this guy is from. It looks like Tuarmon and Shoutmon. So it's going to be something... Yeah, Dark Knightmon cross Tuarmon. Okay. Interesting. Maybe they appeared at some point in Cross Wars, but I don't remember it. Oh, getting ahead of myself. Oh dear. Oh, we're getting spoiled. Coodie's Kick. We have Cutemon. Bearmon. Very cool. So those are the 3 starters from Digimon World 3, I believe. We have Pangiamon, Ignitemon, Gigadramon, and we have a foil Evil Squall. Very nice. And then the thing we just spoiled ourselves with is an alternate art Mervamon. Oh my god. That looks sick. Wow. So from going from having no Mervamons in this set to having both the regular and the alternate art, that looks amazing. Wow. I love that. Good Lord, we are getting treated today. So first half of the box was honestly incredible. We've still got a lot to go. We only got 2 super rares, so I'm still expecting maybe 5 more. And then there's these cool alt arts. I mean, we've just gotten so many cool looking cards. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Number 13. The second half of the box, we have Bearmon, Muso Knightmon, Ice Statue, Palmon. We have Penguinmon, Solmon, Grizzlymon, and Justimon Axel Arm. So one of the Justimon forms. Haven't seen this one yet, so that's pretty cool to have him in here. We have Angemon. Cool. So is this the ice statue version of him inside the temple? It might be. He doesn't look frozen, but he is very stiff. So it might be a Digimon World reference, but there has already been a card released, which is that statue as a promo. So not too sure. Poison Powder. Palmon's signature move from the Digimon World games as well, and that looks like it's in the combat encounter in Native Forest. Very cool. Our first rare card on the back is not a rare. It is a foil Shoutmon Cross Free, which is an uncommon. Very cool. And behind that, we have DG Dimension. Very cool. So DG Dimension is another one of the very strong moves in the original Digimon World, and you've got Megadramon using it here inside the Mount Infinity place. So yeah, really cool pack. 14. We have Buster Dive, Soulmon, Monmon, Vegemon, Garudamon. We have Vemmon, Galgamon, Poison Powder, Mac Galgamon, Grap Leomon. On the back we have Lady Devimon. So another card that I think I probably do have. I would love to have the alternate art version of this one to match my alternate art Angelwoman card, but still pretty cool. So that's why we got Mirai in both of them. And on the back we have a super rare. We have Mark Galgamon. Very, very cool. So he's got his tamer there. Pretty nice. So that is another Digimon World re-digitized reference. 15. Okay, we have Ninjamon, Etamon, Sunamon, High Mega Blaster, Garudamon, Tekamon, Digitamamon, Shoutmon Cross Free. So we've only pulled the foil one so far. So cool to get that. Snatchmon, another Devimon, another Cooties Kick, but this is the foil version, so can't complain about that. And behind that we have Shoutmon DX, which I believe is the cross, yeah, Omni Shoutmon cross Zeeg Greymon. Cool. Number 16. In this pack we have Sunamon, Etamon, Magma Bomb, Madliamon Armed Mode, another Digitamamon, Snow Goblimon, Megalospark, Angemon, Agumon, Shoutmon Cross Free. So on the back, our first rare is King Sukamon, and he's like basically turning your Digimon into a Sukamon, or is it turning the Sukamon back into your Digimon? I think it's that way round. I get the feeling that if your Digimon turns into Sukamon in Digimon World, you can take him to King Sukamon, and he will reconvert the Digimon back. I think that's right. I'll correct on screen if I'm wrong. Very cool. And behind that, we have a super rare Mirai Mikaraga. Very cool. So that is the scheming lady behind it all. Very awesome. I think I already have this one, but still. Look at that grin. I think we're on 17. In pack 17, we have Mad Leomon Armed Mode, Snow Goblimon, Yokomon, Vegemon, Megalospark, Crimson Flare, Dark Lizardmon, Grap Leomon, Muck Galgamon. We have Waru Seadramon. On the back, our first rare is Galgamon himself. Nice boxing boy with his tamer. And behind that, we have Commandramon. So this is another one of those sort of like special cards. This is from BT4. I'm pretty sure I already have this one, but it's a pretty cool card to pull nonetheless. It's a Koki art, so, you know, cannot argue with that. Very cool. Number 18. Starting off, we have a Grizzlymon, we have Dark Lizardmon, High Mega Blaster, Yokomon, Kotemon, Penguinmon, Greymon X Antibody, Koromon, Sukamon, Vmon. On the back, we have a foil version of Bearmon, so that's pretty awesome. And behind that, we have Lilithmon, which is a regular rare. Pretty sure I already have this card, but still, it's a really cool artwork. I assume that's the Cross Wars version of Lilithmon. She was pretty evil. Number 19. We have Galgamon, Monmon, Holy Sunshine, Wanyamon, Greymon X Antibody, Ogremon, Bloomeramon, Tokomon, Dracomon, Agumon X Antibody. So all dupes in the commons and uncommons. Our first rare is Machinedramon, and our second is Seraphimon. This is another one of those alternate arts, and another one I believe I already have. But it is a pretty cool card. So I think you only get 4 of these in a box. So let's have a look. So I think these special art cards are limited to 4 in a box, and we've got 4, 2 of which I already had, but 2 of which I didn't. So that's pretty good going. I'm happy about that. Pack number 20. We have Crimson Flare, Ogremon, Tekomon, Wanyamon, Ninjamon, Clear Agumon, Dukunamon, Vergemon, Astral Snatcher, Justimon Axel Arm. We have Yuya Kuga. Okay. I guess they're from Redigitize, maybe? And I do not recognize them. But each to their own, I suppose. And then the super rare is Shoutmon Cross 7. He's a big boy. It's a red and a white combo, so that's pretty awesome. There's a lot going on there. Shoutmon is cool. I did enjoy Cross Wars for what it was worth anyway. But yeah. Alright, down to the last 4. This is 21. Starting off, we have Kotemon, Maelstrom, Evil Squall, Geramon, Maduki Betamon, Shoutmon and Starsword, Clear Agumon, Metal Etamon and Vegemon. Fusion Eyes. First rare is Hercules Capitorimon X Antibody. Second is a super rare All Force Vegemon with Rena. Very cool. Hopefully I don't already have this one. You can see you've got War Greymon in the background as well. Really cool. Rena's all over this set, for obvious reasons, I guess. 22. We have Hyugamon, Centaurimon, Maduki Betamon, Bloomeramon, Shoutmon plus Starsword, Tanamon, Evil Squall, Metal Greymon plus Cyber Launcher, Shikurimon, Titamon. First rare is, this is Muso Nightmon, but this is a foil version, so that's cool, we didn't have that. And behind that we have Tiger, who is the male protagonist name guy from Redigitize. Very cool. I think that's what these symbols in the background mean. It's from Redigitize. Second from last, 23. We have Buster Dive, Magma Bomb, Vemon, Centaurimon, Hyugamon, and Tanamon. We seem to get a lot of those. Dukunamon, Waru Seadramon, Tokomon, Metal Tyrannomon. On the back, we have a foil Dukunamon, very cool, and behind that, we have Omni Shoutmon. So I think in pack number 24, we've only pulled 6 super rares. I can't remember if this set gives you 7, because it does give you a lot of other cool stuff. Usually in sets where they have increased pull rates, they don't give you 7 super rares, but there is a possibility. So let's see what we get in number 24. We have Maelstrom, Geramon, Holy Sunshine, Muso Nightmon, Bearmon, Cutemon, Cutie's Kick, Clavis Angemon, Dracomon, Agumon X Antibody. Our first rare card on the back is a holographic Astral Snatcher, so that's cool, we didn't have that. And our last card is Biomon, a regular rare. So we did only get 6 super rares, but considering everything else that we pulled, I don't think we can argue with that. Okay, let's have a recap. Starting off with one thing that I really liked about this set was that you got foil versions of some of the regular cards in the set, kind of like Reverse Holo in Pokemon. So this is unique to this set, really. Normally you would get these as a box topper and it would be limited to a few cards, for example the Tamers or the Digi Eggs, but this time you get a whole bunch of them, so that's really cool. We got 6 super rares. We had Allforce Vidramon, Shoutmon Cross 7, Mirai Mikaraga or Mikagura, I've been saying it wrong this whole time, Mirage Galgamon, Bagramon, and Mervamon, very cool. And then we also got a bunch of cool art cards. So we've got an alternate art Mervamon, really awesome looking artwork, absolutely love this one. Then our secret rare was Arena Shinomiya, very cool looking card. I did not have this one, so I'm very happy to have this Arena card. And then part of the, I guess they're like campaign rares, we have Seraphimon, Commandramon, then we have Rust, Tyrannomon, very cool, and Gazimon. So yeah, these were really cool pulls as well. So I thought to close this one out, we might do something a little bit different. So obviously I already have opened this set before, as I said, just off camera, and I have a number of holes in my collection. So I thought what it might be interesting would be to go through and see if we can fill those holes. So here is the start. We have page 1 starting at number 1 and 9 and then 18 over here. Standard 9 pocket Eclipse Ultra Pro folder type thing. So let's start filling in some holes. So we can see over here we have a hole in number 7, and this one I believe is Biomon. Yes, indeed. So one of the last rares that we actually pulled in this set, Biomon, was one of the ones that I needed. So that's pretty cool. Let's put him over here. Very awesome. So now the first 2 pages are fully complete. Moving on to the next 2 pages, you can see we are missing a gap here. This is number 32, which I believe is Allforce Vidramon. So here he is, Allforce Vidramon BT11 32. This is one of the super rares that we pulled, so we can put him in his slot over here. Very cool. So that's the next 2 pages done. Awesome. Moving on to the next 2 pages, these ones are actually complete, although this is where my alternate art Underwoman lives, and we now have the regular art version, so I'll be making sure to put that one in here later. Over the page, you can see these ones are all full, and over here we're missing number 69. So that just happens to be Metal Greymon X Antibody, one of the first rares that we pulled in this set. So really awesome that we got him. Let's put him in his slot. There we go, another complete couple of pages. Lovely. Moving on. Next up we have the purple section, and I know that we pulled these 2 cards. We have number 86 and number 88, and I'm pretty sure they are Mervamon or Minervamon. Well, no, it's Mervamon, right? And Bagramon, which we pulled both, so let's put them in. So first up we have the regular art version of Mervamon. Very cool looking card. Then we have the alternate art version, which we're going to put on top. Really love this one. Mervamon, like I said, is pretty awesome. Really love her in Cross Walls, although I feel she is kind of underutilized. And then number 88 is our boy Bagramon, so he can go down here as well. Another couple of pages down. Moving over to the next page, it is just Tamers and option cards, so I already have all of these. Moving on to the last pages, you can see this is where the secret rares will go. So Rena is number 112, which would go here. 111 is Galacticmon, and I do not have that one, sadly. So we have Rena, the first secret rare that I've got from set, really cool. Over here, we have some of the alternate cards that you get from the set, so you can see that I already had these 2 over here, Commandramon, Seraphimon, and then these 2 as well, which I had from before. So we're going to put in these ones that we pulled in this set as well. Awesome. So now to review everything, I now have almost every single numbered card in the set. Obviously I don't have all of the alternate arts, I don't have all of the reverse foils and all that kind of stuff, but if we go from page 1 all the way to the end, you can see there is not a single gap in this folder, which is super awesome. Well, there is one gap, and that is Galacticmon. So seeing as I'm so close to completing the set, I might buy Galacticmon singly. I'll see how much he comes to online, but I'm really happy with this. This set is one of my favorites, quite honestly. I'm really glad that I was able to pick up another box and it had all of the stuff that I needed. Couldn't ask for more, really. So that's everything for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you liked Dimensional Phase and any memories you have of the Digimon World games. I'd love to hear from you. Take care. I'll catch you on another video.